Hi there guys, STORMCOOPER here, and we're going to carry on in High Wall of Lothric. As you can see, we've already taken out most of the enemies in this immediate area. That guy's already dead, good. So, I have got the cell key now, so I'm thinking maybe it's a good idea to go back and show you what you can do with that cell key. I think it might be a good idea, yeah. So, let's go do that now, whilst we've still got the opportunity to. Again, I'm using this big ass cleaver, and it is good in fights sometimes, but because it is so slow, even though it does great damage, it's so slow. So if I miss, I've lost a load of stamina, and it's kind of been like a pointless endeavour. I did forget to tell you about this room though, so let's get this guy sorted. He'll be easy enough to kill, just take a little one hit, defend from him, he'll die in one hit as well. Usually a guy hiding, that's him dead now as well. So there shouldn't be more than 3 for this little room area here. So you can grab that Titanite shard, which, in case you didn't know, upgrades your weapons. Right. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use one of these Homewood bones that I was telling you about before. And what that will do is that will take me back to the bonfire I last rested at. It can also take me to the shrine bonfire, but I'm not fussed about going there right now. I don't need to level up yet because I haven't got enough souls. You guys might have enough souls, so if you want to go back there, if you want to level up, do it. I can't suggest it enough. You know, you want to be tough, you want to be ready for these types of areas, and the stronger you are, the easier it's going to be for you. So that is definitely a good idea. Right, so we're back in this area, and what we're going to do, because now we have the cell key, is we're just going to pop down here, and then pop down here, and we're going to go over here. I think this can open up this one as well. No, this is only, I think that's a certain key that only opens that up, and you'll get that later in the game, I believe. Lovely. So that's him dealt with. The cell key though does open up this room. Let's get rid of him. Oh, I hate this cleaver sometimes, it's so slow. Weirdly, this cleaver is great for enemies in the last part of the game because they're very tough, they're very hard to beat, but they're quite slow, whereas this cleaver isn't. Is not so great against these little nifty ones. So I think I'm actually going to swap out, just for a while, for the Black Knight sword. This is a beautiful sword. It does so much damage, it does 500 plus, and it's a lot faster, it's a lot simpler. It's still a little slow, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I tell you what, it does a decent amount of damage, and it is great against most of the stuff that you'll come up against in this game. I've completed the game with this sword, it is great, it honestly is, what a weapon. Right, let's carry on, shall we? Use the cell key, and we're going to say hello to this guy here.
You must be remarkable. Below the high wall, not the home of an old woman, please. I'm not. I'll be sure to. I may. What do you say?
So what you want to do is you want to grant this request to this guy, and basically all you have to do is take this ring, or whatever it was he gave you, to Loretta. You will later find out, which I will show you later, is that she's dead, and you actually collect one of her bones. And when you get Loretta's bone, you take it back to this guy, who will now be at the Firelink Shrine, and then basically you just give him the bone, and then he lets you keep the ring, and I believe something else as well. I believe he gives you something else for going through the effort of finding her and stuff like that. So, you know, there is that. And as you can see, I'm just running through this area. I'm not taking a lot of time to kill the enemies again. You can, by all means, definitely. Gives you more souls, whatever. Do what you need to do and what you think is best. But me personally, I'm not that fussed right now. As you can see, the Black Knight sword is just fucking awesome. It just does so much damage. I mean, the cleaver did do more damage, but not that much more, an extra 100 points. And for the sake of it being so much bigger and slower, it's not the best. Whereas this thing, this is just so good. You'll see the difference of fighting with this guy as you did before when I was with the cleaver. I've got the backstab so quickly there, That's half of his health gone. I can hit him with a nice, and then the rolling's quite good. And then just finish him off with a slice to the side there. And then that's him dead. Not even a lot of effort there. Didn't even have to use an Estus flag whilst fighting him. We'll use one now though. Oh, that's typical when I heal and then somebody attacks me just as I heal. It's a very annoying occurrence. There's that guy to the left, don't forget him, and then you've got this ranged guy, as you've seen before. Right. So, again, I gotta say, this game is so ridiculously beautiful. I mean, I will stop every now and again to admire the view. I mean, you've got to appreciate this type of beauty in this type of game. It is amazing. So what you want to do is you want to take out these guys. These are really easy. They're like a hit or two each. And we got this guy. He's almost dead now anyway. Oh, thing is, if they do hit you, they're going to hit you hard. Oh, there we go. So that's them done. They do tend to drop stuff. Armors and Ember. I mean, when they drop an Ember, that is just so much better for you. Because it's just so much easier for you. I'd head up these stairs here because there is something to pick up. And there's only one more of these guys. They're pretty easy to fight one-on-one, if I'm honest. It's all about that stamina though. If you haven't got it, they're going to take advantage of you. Again, and the thing is, every time you use your shield to block, you're losing stamina. It's really irritating, but it's something that you have to get used to. They do go down easy, but if you haven't got the stamina to hit them, it's almost like you're just standing in front of them waiting to get hit yourself, and it can be frustrating, but you just have to take your time with it and pick your moments wisely, I would suggest. Definitely. So, once you've killed these knights, you've got this knight up here now. Slowly. Just slightly move your joystick forward so you're just walking pace behind them, otherwise you'll alert him. Get behind him and then press LB. Oh shit, it didn't work. Usually if you do that, you'll get the LB hit and then you can get the backstab. He'll go down a lot faster and then you can kill him a lot faster. It's not the end of the world. He drops some pretty good stuff. He just dropped a refined gem just there, so that's pretty good as well. Right, so what you want to do is you want to pop in here. And you want to say hey hey to this woman right here. And this will give you the small Lothric banner. Lovely. Right, now that you've got a small Lothric banner, you want to head to this location here. At the bottom of the stairs. Now, you've got a couple of guys on the stairs. They're not a lot of trouble. They're not going to give you a lot of annoyance or anything like that. You've got a little archer here to the right. Just want to take him out as quick as possible, because there's nothing worse than trying to fight something and then getting attacked from a distance and stunning you whilst the other guys are just shredding you to pieces. So let's get him dealt with. There we go. And here we are for the next boss battle. I'm going to stop the video here and then we will carry on with the next boss battle. Okay, so I'm going to stop it here.